Hello, hello. Welcome to your reading. Today, I'm doing a daily card spread. So the message is for today. This is a timeless reading. So whenever it finds you, it's for a reason. Hmm. So let's focus on today. I'm going to do 3 questions for you today. How should you nurture yourself today? Wow, we bunch of cards. Bunch of cards. Okay. So these were first. Wow. 10 of Cups. Just fixing the light a little bit for you guys. 8 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups. I feel like this is the main energy. I'm not gonna put this here, okay? I'm gonna check the cards, but I think this is main energy. My guides are saying that this is it's just like a lingering. Okay, I will even like wait to see, okay? Okay, with 10 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, and a 9 of Cups. At the top, we have King of Cups. At the bottom, 6 of Pentacles. Hmm. Okay, so how should you nurture yourself today? There's definitely like this energy of looking the abundance that you already have. Okay, I feel like this part of being grateful, being, enjoy your environment, enjoy what you already have, where you already are. Truly like enjoy the day, enjoy today, you know. With the 8 of Pentacles, there's this energy that you've been working really hard, right? Towards perhaps like you have like a really specific goal at the moment, but you've been worked hard, and I feel like you also should enjoy that, you know, because I feel here, um, I don't know, maybe some of you're not really like doing your sole purpose like in a full time kind of thing. Perhaps you're still like in a 9 to 5 job that you don't like, that you want to leave, but then you're also working something on the side, but that is not like it's not your full-time thing yet. It's not the thing that you truly do right full time. The I'm trying, I don't know, there's another word that wants to come out, but I'm not sure which one it is. But anyway, but yeah, so perhaps there's this thing that you should be focusing on, like working on things that truly brings you this emotional fulfillment, like that brings you this 10 of Cups energy that is like abundant, that you like, that you enjoy truly doing it. And then 9 of Cups, like these cards here, they're insane, right? Um, it's so good. And 9 of Cups, like remembering, I feel like they all complement each other here because remember that you already have everything you need right now. For today, you are exactly where you're meant to. And I feel like here for you guys, you need to remember your worth. Okay, this is important. Remember, you've worked in a lot of things already. You know, you already are a really abundant person. So you kind of need to like understand and truly like sink in the the emotions, like the emotions and the feelings and the I don't know. I'm picking up something about your body. Perhaps like you've been integrating how your body feels and how with your reality. Perhaps okay, I heard that your body is starting perhaps to reject your reality because perhaps it's time for a change and perhaps it's being a little bit uncomfortable, but still you still need to enjoy it. Okay, I understand that, but you still need to enjoy it. You still need to be grateful so that can move, so you can move for like to a different like reality and that kind of stuff. Okay, but and definitely there's also like this energy here of like wish fulfillment, right? Like something that you really want coming to reality. So I feel like that's the thing too. Like your body is trying is starting like to reject your reality and because it's upgrading. So at the top we have King of Cups, and it gives me this energy of truly like being more emotional, mastering your emotions, right? I feel like here it's interesting because it looks to is looking to the Six of Pentacles, right? Um, and these cards also they're interesting because like this, the cats are on the back, right, on their back. So they don't fucking care who's watching, I guess. And the Eight of Pentacles, like the cat is there, focused on what they're doing, and the Nine of Cups, it's just like I'm good. Like, I know things are working out. And here, like the King of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, they kind of like facing each other. And I feel like there's definitely like this balance about your emotions, about how I'm hearing like how you express your emotions. I'm also feeling that sometimes people they don't need to know because especially like people that they're not willing to listen to you. So I feel like this is huge here. But I feel like now it is part of like you to kind of do this integration with your reality and your body and your mind and your soul. But I feel like there's this energy of like perhaps like your body and your soul is starting like to reject the reality you are right now, and that maybe feel a little bit uncomfortable. So that's why sometimes may be hard to kind of be grateful or to see the abundance because your your energy is already seeking for something different. Let's check it out these cards really quick. So here you have Ace of Wands, the Emperor, Two of Cups. Wow, guys. Ace of Swords and the Hermit. So yes, I feel like right now you should like be focusing. I feel like that there is like this integration and that you need to be taking care of yourself like with your emotions and balancing things out. But here is definitely like, also integrating your actions and your mind, your communication. If you need to like take some time alone, do it. And also like if you hear that you're rocking with the Emperor energy, I feel like you've been perhaps like being able to do a lot in a way that is working for you. It doesn't feel like you're like a workaholic or something. It just feels like you're doing in a way that integrates yourself. You're finding a way that it works for you. That's awesome. You should keep doing that. What should you invest your energy in today? There's definitely like something here about the masculine energy, right? We got kings, so I feel like there's definitely like the you've been doing a lot. Tarot doesn't have gender. We all have feminine and masculine energy. So, but the masculine energy is about doing, getting things done. So perhaps you've been doing a lot of things, especially like towards your soul purpose, your mission, things that truly like bring you fulfillment. Here we have the Knight of Wands, the Hierophant, at the top, King of Wands, and at the bottom, Page of Wands. So what you should focus on, what you should invest your energy in today, I feel like there's a lot about taking action here, okay, because we got three ones. We got Knight, Page, and King of Wands. Okay, so there's definitely like this um understanding where you're truly like taking actions. But again, I feel like here you should be taking action towards something that you're really inspired to, they're really attracted to, something that truly brings you that excitement, the fire excitement, because ones are really fiery energy, like something you really love and you're attracted to it, it's passionate, you're really passionate about it. So I feel like here you definitely like should that like invest, put your energy in things that brings you, that gives you that feeling, with the Hierophant, like, okay, so the Knight of Wands here, I feel like it's a little bit of that, that should like go towards something that you're really passionate about it, and focus on that. um I'm hearing here that you don't have to like be in full speed. Okay, you can take your time. But I think like now you're already in a phase of your life that you already know enough to do it. Okay, whatever it is. There's something here that you want to do something, but perhaps you're thinking that you're not sure if you're ready. And I think like you know enough to take another step. With the Hierophant, there's this energy definitely about mission, so purpose. So if you've been ignoring that, I feel like it is something that you should be working on it today. Okay. Also, there's this energy here of like learning things. So perhaps you've been trying to learn new things, like more traditional or something that's more, I'm hearing like old, like ancient. Pay attention to like your intuition as well, because I'm hearing here that sometimes we do things in an intuitive way, but we don't really understand or see it. And but it's like that's already like your body remembering those ancient learnings. Okay, so let me give you an example if you didn't get it. So for example, sometimes I before I didn't know about like when I didn't know like about like the elements, how I could work with them. One of the things that I started doing it during the shower, I will like ask to the water to cleanse me, to remove everything that doesn't belong to me, and I started doing that even like before I knew that I could actually do that, you know. So that was kind of my soul remembering something that my soul used to do in another path, in another lifetime, So sometimes we don't understand why we're doing something, but sometimes it's a chance that it's just your soul remembering. So keep that in mind too. So like if there's something like really different happening that you wanted to do in a different way, or something really like random, it could be that. With the King of Wands, there's this energy again. Truly, it could be. So the King of Wands, it could be a little bit egocentric. So I think it's important for you to keep in mind that keep your ego in a healthy place, where we all have ego and we always will. But like just keep like your ego in a healthy place, right? Also like again, taking action towards, things that you're passionate, like you're truly like making work. I feel like here with the Knight of Wands, there's this energy that you're not sure if you're ready yet, but you already know enough. But I do feel like you're going to start, you're gonna take action towards this, whatever this is that brings like you this fire, like that you're truly passionate about it. I think you will, and then you're gonna kind of master that step of the phase so you can start a new phase. Okay, that's why the Page of Wands is at the bottom, because it's how it works. You take a step, you learn all about that step, right? So you can take the other step. It's like it's a cycle of never ending beginnings and endings, right? So you're truly like doing the full cycle here. That's insane. So I feel like that's it. Like, you already know enough to take the next step. But I feel like you need to pay attention to that, your intuition. I feel like your body, your soul, is remembering things from past lives, and you should be paying attention to that, okay? King of Wands, it's that like, King of Wands, you're truly like feeling, truly taking the full action towards this next step that you're in right now. And then like when you master this step, you're gonna start a new step. But you need this cycle of listening to intuition and understanding that you are today where you're supposed to be, okay? And you know enough to take another step. What do you need to communicate today? Okay, so we got the Lovers, and we have Eight of Wands. At the top we have a Five of Swords, and at the bottom the Fool. Interesting. So I feel like here, I'm hearing that you need to communicate to yourself first what what you're choosing to like to yourself for yourself, right? What you're truly fully choosing it, you know? Because I feel like here, for those who are ignoring your mission or your soul purpose, I feel like now it is the time to choose it. Okay. And I'm hearing that if you don't, like things will start happening in your life. So you do. So I feel like here, like the universe, it wants to give you a smoother path, but you can, if you don't, like they will give you the rough path. So your choice. So yeah, so I feel here like you need to choose something and really go for it. Okay, with the Eight of Wands, I feel like as soon as like you start actually like choosing it, what you love, what you actually want to do for yourself, things are starting to speed up. So I feel like this is quite interesting energy here. With the Five of Swords at the top, maybe you're trying to like take faster roads, but you're still like don't understand though how it works. for some people here, okay? But I think it's a majority. I think like for some people you did try to take the like the faster road and it didn't work. So now you're kind of trying to get the courage to truly like to commit to your soul purpose. But some of you here, you still don't get it. You're still thinking that you can do things faster and get the results faster and like get over everything faster. Okay, but like you want to do things, you want to take the path that everyone takes because you think that's what's your path, but you don't understand that it's not. And you don't get it that like when you truly like choose your soul mission and your purpose, then is when things start to speed up. But if you keep like postponing and avoiding, then that's gonna like take longer and longer. Because I feel like if you keep doing that, it's just going to, postpone even more. But I feel here that if you're not in this energy right now, you were in this energy pretty like recently, and but I feel like you actually start to give it a actually I think you're actually oh my god, guys. I don't know what's going on. I actually think that you want to give it a try. That's why we have the full here at the bottom. So I feel like here there are people that you have done that. You're like say, oh, no, shit, like I'm choosing this. I'm going to start taking steps towards my mission, my sole purpose. And for some of you, you will really soon. But I feel like there's this. So like we're talking about communication, but I think like it's more like you communicating with yourself of like how you can do this, how you can actually work with this purpose of yours, so you can truly like start putting energy into that and truly start a new phase of your life. I'm just going to get you a message so we can close the reading. Let's see what's the message for you today. Okay, I get this. Hmm. Bravery. Inspiration. I allow bravery to be offered in honor of my integrating ego. They cannot prevent me from facing what is with the control it only imagines having. Well, that's a good closing for the reading, right? Because it is what we were talking about. Well, guys, this is the reading for today, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.